This is the University of Washington, and look what the professor herself posted on her social media. So Ari dropped by my class yesterday. She is an actress, influencer, and top creator on OnlyFans. She schooled us on adult content creation. Look at the whole class. Look how many people there are. What she wishes she could tell her younger self, and answering our burning questions. And her craziest moment, probably from her OnlyFans subscribers, which is just a bunch of weirdos. And look at all the little kids just so excited to...
You know, everybody wants to talk about indoctrination into the LGBTQ community, which I agree, but nobody is talking about the indoctrination that's happening to our daughters. Hey kids, I know you're making something with yourselves going to post-secondary school, but let me bring in a girl who laid on her back for her career, who literally did nothing with her life except go on OnlyFans and is famous for shoving a pole up her ass. Here you go, kids. This is just fucking disturbing and disgusting, and the fact that people are okay with this is astounding. I mean, this is a college, but look at how little those boys look. Like, some of them are still in braces. You know what? I forgot I had braces. Let me run that back. These kids look young as fuck, and you're bringing a star as a role model to speak to them. Like, why would you bring a star? Somebody who literally just opted out of life, said, you know what? No, I'm going to do all the work for me. Have her be some inspirational speaker to a bunch of kids who are in post-secondary doing something with their lives. Like, hey kids, I know you're on the right track, but wouldn't you like to sell your asshole like her? There's no other explanation for this other than indoctrination. Like, they are literally trying to turn our girls into whores. And the moment you say that, you're just a misogynist. I forgot. Sorry to say this, but keep whores out of our schools. Thank you.
Well, in all fairness, so first of all, no, this would not have been my first choice as somebody to come and speak. But in all fairness, I think I have seen a video, because I didn't know I know who she is now, but I didn't know who she was. I was like, who is this? Why is this person? But now that, you know, I've been on the internet a little bit longer and I've seen more people talking about her, I now know that she's an OF creator or something like that. At least I think so. But regardless, assuming that is true, no, that would not have been my first choice. But I have seen another video to where she talked about she would recommend young ladies in general do literally anything else. Go to school, try to find another pathway other than doing this. I think she said she didn't regret doing what she was doing. She's not ashamed of it, but before getting into that business, try to find something else to do. Don't make that your first choice. So for that, I give you kudos.
Did you decide to go to Colombia?
Papi. Papacito. Papacito. Mi amor. Quiere que le ponga música. I low-key understand when get their money together and just start chasing hoes. Cause having a girlfriend, shit in this day and era. It's especially hard for a dude working in a fucking 9 to 5. Cause if you ain't selling drugs or doing no scamming or got no illegal way to be making thousands of dollars a day, this is gonna treat you like peons. Even the women that actually manage to get a dude that go to work and bring his home, even them ain't satisfied. Like, come on now. I'm looking up complaining about they playing a game. You mad about this playing a game? In a world don't never want to be at home. You got a who is in the house. You know where he at. And you mad because he's on the fucking game. Your life that boring? You don't got no hobbies, nothing you could do to occupy your time for a little while that nigga on the goddamn game. So you gonna make him feel bad about being on the game because you don't have else to do. You know what you could do instead of making that miserable and making him not want to be in the house with you? Take some interest in what he doing. Why don't you try to play the game with him? if you feel that type of way about that being on the game. Because you know what that nerd ass could be doing instead of sitting in the house on that game at home with you? Nigga could be at Comic-Con. Nigga could be at a bar. Nigga could be somewhere or who like the shit that he like, having conversations with like-minded. Yet he's sitting in the house letting you make him miserable and feel bad about being on the game. It's just crazy to me. Because basically y'all saying y'all want a nigga to take y'all out on trips, pay all the bills while you don't gotta goddamn work. Also not play the game and sit up and look at your boring ass all day. Like, what the fuck else y'all want from the nigga?
And I think you overstated something. These criminals don't even have to have money. They don't have to have no type of emotion in terms of finances. They just got to be a criminal. That's it. These modern women want criminals. Anything associated with doing the wrong thing, that's what they want.
Let me give you value. Let me.
Oh, you saying all the right things. So you want to give a man value?
Absolutely. I'm trying to multiply it.
Oh my goodness, you saying all the right things. Look, okay, let me ask you this, right? So you say you want to bring some value. How do you bring value to? You told me you're gonna pray over man, which is very valuable, right? You're gonna bring peace. You're gonna be submissive. What else of value you gonna bring? So
that's a good question, right?
Yeah.
Because I need the women to listen to me on
go
this,
ahead.
right?
Teach them something.
So since high school, I've been learning stocks, right?
Yeah.
Now, when I began, I was not good at it.
So first of all, they not listening. You done already said way too much for them to want to even listen to anything that you got to say. That's number one. Number two, it sounds like to me, you about to commit the cardinal sin of growing. You about to commit the cardinal sin of working, of actually contributing to the house, of actually thinking critically, of doing anything other than sitting down and being in your soft girl era. I mean, but proceed with caution.
Yeah.
But because I learned to keep perfecting and using my craft and learning from it, learning to multiply money. First, I did it for myself when I was younger, right?
Yeah.
But then I understood the value that I could bring to a man by doing that, especially if he is not educated in the trading market, in the investment market.
Yeah.
Learning how to invest in properties, learning how to invest in the money and multiplying his success. Women don't understand that if she could just learn how to flip his bag from 1 to 3 times.
Listen, I've had so many women on my podcast, and I ask them this question, and they say absolutely nothing. You are the first woman who've actually came on here and said something of actual tangible value. He on my podcast all the time. They say, oh, I bring peace. Nobody has ever said, I'm learning skills to where I can flip his bag.
Absolutely.
That's ridiculous that you're the first woman who has ever said something like that on here. So you're really in your mind saying you're learning these different business skills and acumen so you can take your man's bag and flip it.
Absolutely.
You all are not going to like it, but someone has to say it. A lot of women are not insecure. They're inconsiderate and mean. They're not traumatized. They're inconsiderate and mean and selfish. A lot of times that women act a certain way, it's not because, oh, I've been through this, or someone put me through this, or I've experienced that. A lot of times it's simply because they're inconsiderate and selfish and mean and self-centered and self-serving, and it translates into insecurity because that's probably the easiest way to play it off. It translates into trauma because that's probably the easiest way to play it off. But that's not what it is. Some of you are just mean and nasty and rude and selfish.
And unfortunately, a lot of women learn this the hard way. I was a girl's girl. I was a feminist. I was a girl boss. I was this. I was that. Until I realized, no, a lot of these modern women are actual problems. They ain't got nothing to do with the man. We've removed the man from the situation. We've gotten far, far away from that guy. We've gone through therapy and we've healed, like you said. And still, you're toxic. Why? Oh, wait. Because you were the problem.
You men that be coming out here to Colombia, I seen you. I seen you. The secret is out. I know. I know what y'all be doing out here. And you need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to be embarrassed. Big ones, little ones, fat ones, in short sets, straight from the flea market. And we back over here in the United States can't find a good black man because he over here in South America living la vida loca. Living, I seen it with my own eyes. I was just sitting there in unbelief. Sitting there in unbelief.
Do you really think that these guys care what you see? Do you really think that these guys recognize or see you? Are you recognizable? Are you the topic of discussion? Probably not.
How much money should a guy make? How much money in a month?
Me?
The guy, the man.
The man.
How much money?
I don't care if he give me loyalty, happiness, and all of the things. Those things is worth than money.
So how much should a guy make to date you?
I mean, he has to have me on a yacht twice a month, and then if I'm going to be spending time with him, he needs to pay my rent.
Let me buy you a drink.
Sure. She's not interested.
But when I talk about body count, now I'm 40, about to be 46 years old.
What do that mean?
So when I say body count, like I don't have to tell you who all I had in my past. But I do think I am obligated to tell you
family.
about your friends, your family, your bros. If you part of fraternity and I fucked the Q, I need to tell you, hey, I done fucked one of the bros. It might have been a while, but I think I need to let you know that because I don't want you to go around parading me and be embarrassed.
That's
like right here.
You know what I'm saying?
That's embarrassing as fuck.
So I think that that's important. So as far as somebody asks me, well, how many men you sleep with, that's none of your damn business.
But why not?
Because it's none of your business.
Why not?
Because that creates the area for you to pass judgment on me when you're not going to be transparent. A lot of men are not transparent with how many.
You ready? How many businesses do you run?
Let me think. 4.
You couldn't wait to say that because you're proud of it. So the only reason why you won't disclose how many men you've been with is because you're not proud of it.
Oh, I didn't call some duds in my past.
Proper conduct does not fear exposure.
The fact that my man said, watch this. He looked at the camera and said, watch this. And then proceeded to give an example to where she failed to pass the test. This has got to stop happening. Men should not be able to telegraph your moves. They should not be able to continue reading you down like this. Oh, okay, she's saying, okay, hold on. So what about this, and this? Well, this is the answer. I mean, y'all sit up here. This is what I'm saying. When women go out here and cheat, and they do all of the other stuff that they want to do, and they act like men are ignorant, I'm telling you, men know what you're doing. They just don't care, or they're just not paying attention. I don't care. I have to work. I'm going to catch it on the back end. Whenever I see something out of place, because it's going to be out of place, then I'm going to discuss it. Right now, I don't have the time and the energy to focus on that. I got to focus on getting to work. And, well, who wouldn't want to know about cheating? I want to know about cheating, but I want to eat first. I want to pay my bills first. I want to make sure all that's done first. When I get a little time, when I start seeing you slip up, because you will, y'all can't stop saying stupid stuff. So it's going to come out. Y'all expose your own selves. It's going to come out. That's what I'm saying. He should not be able to look in the camera and be able to say this one is going to hit her. He's done that multiple times, which lets me know there have been multiple women that he's used that example with, and they've succumbed to it. And they say, yeah, that's my situation. How many other men out here, especially men walking away from dating, have said, watch this. What about X, Y, and Z? And the women have sat up there and failed the test instantly. That's what I thought. I'm going back to the house. That's what I thought. I'm not paying for your drink. That's what I thought. I'm not about to put my life on the line to protect you. Oh man, trash. They this, that, that. If I know your moves, if I know your patterns, and I say this is the next move or the next sequence in the pattern, and it turns out to be the next sequence, I'm not a genius. I've just recognized and I've observed that you continue to do the same thing over and over again. And I, this time, am not going to be a part of it. Period.
Do you date women your own age?
I'm not attracted to them. There's very few that are really attractive.
I'm asking men, why are you like this?
I just want something peaceful to do. I just did a runway show in Milan. I've been on the cover of a magazine.
You're on the cover of a magazine?
Yes, and a book as well.
Are you a famous model?
I wouldn't say a famous model, but I've been modeling for a while. Okay. Have you done any modeling?
Yes.
Quit?
I'm retired.
You retired?
Because I'm old now.
Oh, it's different for men. Women age differently.
What age women do you date?
23 to 33.
How old are you?
I'm be 53 this year.
Do you date women your own age?
No. I'm not attracted to them. There's very few that are really attractive. I mean, I didn't make this world. It's just the way it is. A girl's not attracted to you if you don't have money.
Why does it stop at 33?
Because if you get into a nice long relationship, you've got at least 10 years where you're really attracted to her. And I age way better than most people. Like, I've got really nice skin. I'm really fit. I'm flexible. I'm fast.
If you're 40, you're never going to find love. I left my marriage and now I'm a side chick.
I just came to the realization that, like, if you're 40 years old, you're never gonna find love. Like, oh my god, sorry, I woke up like really, really emotional because I was married for, oh my god, stop. I was married for over 20 years, and like, I was so used to being a wife. Like, I loved being married, you know, like I love being a wife. I love having like that one person I love coming home to and like venting all my to. And
But yet still you left. If you love that so much, why would you leave your marriage just to now become a side chick? That's just stupid.
They need to correct that too. With my attitude and the way that I behave, I'm never going to find love. All of the other people out here that know how to be quiet, all of the other women out here that know how to support their man, that know how to cooperate with the man, they're going to find love. They're going to find men that actually want to be with them, but not you guys, because men can see y'all don't listen to anything.
I'm about to go to the nail salon. Can you just cash at me $350?
$350? Yeah, $350.
Yeah, I gotta get my nails done.
I must look like a goofy or something to you.
What you mean?
$350? I'm not doing that. $350 for nails. I already been paying all the dates. And I know no nails don't cost no $350 anyway. I don't know where
My
you
nails
came up.
and my toes.
You
I'm
must-
getting a full set and a pedicure.
But y'all want IG models.
Yeah, that's a lie. I ain't doing that right now.
Anyways, can you just cash at me, please?
Why you saying anyways? I just told you no.
Are you serious? Are you acting in front of them or are you for real?
Nah, what you mean? Like that's wife stuff. Like I don't not just coming out of the pocket for nails, bills, dates. You want me to pay for everything.
Oh, so you really not finna, like, you really gonna do this in front of them?
$350 ain't much.
$350 ain't much.
Give her the money for the nails.
See, that's why me and you don't go together.
Yeah, you give it to her. I ain't got it.
Oh, well, if you don't have it, just say you don't have it, babe.
I don't got it for you.
How many guys you knocking down on spring break? Because it seems like you're just going wild.
It's going pretty
How
crazy.
many guys you knocked down?
Hashi. We lost count after like 12.
12 guys on spring break.
Yeah.
How many more guys you knocking down?
On a regular weekend, I'd probably say 3.
3 guys a weekend?
I'm married. That's what's relevant to me.
That's what's relevant to you?
Yeah.
When did you get married?
Approximately 3.5 years ago, almost 4 years ago.
What would you rate me on a scale from 1 to 10?
Like hotness?
Everything, overall.
Overall, hold on. He's a 10.
Can I get a kiss on the cheek?
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
And these modern women keep telling us that they're deathly afraid of men. They're so afraid they got to choose the bear.
I would say my current partner gets upset when I call on my kids' father for help with certain things.
For just like the kids, though.
No.
Oh.
How much is the income difference between them two?
The ex is an old, so he's making some coins.
A woman wants to know that her feelings are important. A man wants to know that his thoughts are respected. So, if you respect this man, set up an agreement with the children's father that every 1st and 15th he sends you X amount of dollars, and what you don't get out of that, then you and your partner figure out how to make it happen. Don't disrespect him. That's very disrespectful.
She said I agreed to be with him. I didn't agree to be broke. And here's the thing.
Yes,
Hold on.
you did.
No, but that's
yes,
no.
you did.
No, she did.
She did.
Her action did, but she ain't accepting that, because here's the thing. Isn't this dynamic? Imagine that man. You're choosing me now.
Y'all butting in and doing stuff. Look at her body language. She knows. That's why she's up there at the mic. She knows she's wrong. She knows she's doing something that she should not be doing. Period. You could say, well, maybe she didn't know. Maybe that. No, she's looking for validation, in my opinion. In my opinion, she's looking for somebody to say, oh, man, if he ain't providing, then what are you going to do? I mean, what is it to, he sends you several $1,000s for the kids. Is it really going to hurt if you take $500 to $1,000 for yourself to go get your hair and nails done? I mean, the kids get the rest of it. So, I mean, and your man should be happy because he's not having to pay for it. No. You understand that if another man is sending you money, then unless it's family or I guess a huge, a long friend from long time ago, y'all been friends forever, grew up, brother and sister, unless it's that, which I wouldn't even know that dynamic. Unless it's that, you know that man's going to look for a return on his investment at some point in time. She knows that. I feel like she knows that.
To be a partner in this relationship, to be a leader in this relationship, and we agree to do life together. So when there's a challenge, me and you gonna figure it out together. And this is how we build our bond. You are taking our ability to build our bond away, because what you do is you look for an escape route in another man. And here's the thing, not even one where it's just paper. If it was just for the kids, like you said, 1st and 15th, you call that man and ask him for money. And let me tell you what, when you were in a relationship with that man that was financially secure, that was part of y'all dynamic. When you were in that relationship, you used to ask him for money for this and this and this and this. And in that, there's this emotional exchange that happens between these relationships. And right now, you get to still do that. First of all, do you think that man will provide for his kids if you didn't talk to him 3 times a week?
Yes.
So you're talking to him because you want to, not because you have to.
And he's answering because he's got an underbelly there. One day he gonna ask you for something.
If he ain't already been asking, if they ain't already doing.
We are not having that conversation.
Look, man, look, hey.
Okay, hold on. Be honest. Is the relationship between you and your child's father, maybe not from not just your side, but is his side towards you? If your partner looked through and heard every conversations that you're having with your ex, would he feel like there was inappropriate conversations?
Yes.
Now,
so
you know you're wrong.
Exactly. She knows exactly what's going on. She knows exactly what the issue is. She's wrong for that. She's looking for validation. She was trying to be vague in a lot of things. But once again, like I said, when you start to drill down and ask the right questions, then all of that nonsense falls apart.
And ain't nobody saying it, but I'm going to say it.
No, please do not say it. I'm sure we can do without it. Viewer discretion is advised.
The girls were tired of the dinner dates, and y'all thinking that y'all gonna get some coochie after. We're tired.
Okay, so y'all are tired of the dinner dates now. Whatever the fuck that means. So what is a man supposed to do when he wants to take you out on a night? You know what I'm saying? A little something simple to get to know you. What must he do now?
Let's introduce something new to the game, okay? Stop taking us to get a bite to eat getting us drinks, getting us shots, and thinking somebody want to get some coochie up after that. We full and we're tired.
I regret to inform anyone watching this video, it's the same shit they've been saying. But I will say this to her. Sweetheart, just tell us what it fucking costs. Why do we have to even do this? You're not really looking for a different experience. You're looking for more compensation. And we can negotiate. We can talk this out. Just tell us what it really costs. And be reasonable.
And the way y'all be wanting some cat, if y'all want it that bad, y'all should be booking some trips.
Okay, fellas, so the new narrative is this. We can't take them out on dates anymore. We have to be booking trips in order for them to give up the cat. I don't know about y'all, but I don't think there's any cat on the face of this earth worth a couple $1,000s personally. Because that's what you're going to spend if you book a trip. And if you fall for this stupid shit here. All they're doing is upping their asking price, fellas. And it is we get to control the market. If you don't buy into this shit, this whole new marketing strategy will not fucking work. Fuck that idea and that cat she trying to offer. Because I'll be honest with you, that shit only applies to the niggas she don't want. So if she is addressing you with that, I can assure you the nigga she actually wants can still take her to 2 for $20 for Chili's and blow her back out after. We are the consumers in this kind of market. Do not buy the product. It is not worth it in any way, shape, or form. I don't know how many times I need to stress this. And if we unite and stay together, I can assure you the asking price will go down. It will go back down to where it truly belongs, a dinner date.
Half of y'all, 98, 99% of y'all show up to the first dates and ain't got nothing in, flour in here, eat way. I'm just saying, y'all want cat bad enough. I don't know.
Sweetheart, you are absolutely right. We do not want that cat bad enough because it is not worth the asking price. Fellas, please take heed. Y'all keep the change.
I did an all-black bang. There was just me and 13 guys.
Wow.
And the only rule was I was in charge. It was for me. It wasn't for them. It was for me.
Right.
The cum is for me, so you've got to put it on my face, or you've got to put it somewhere visual.
The cum belongs to me.
It does.
Yeah.
She nasty. I knew she was nasty when I seen that shirt. That cheetah print shirt showed me everything that I needed to know about this woman. And that bob, that blonde bob, filthy. You're disgusting.
I'm an old lady. Respect me. I'm your elder. Respect me. It's for me. You really think that it's just for you? Ignorance. That's a fake way to take your power back.
If you're a girl just like me who's being passed around in college who no longer feels the drive in their mid-20s, then listen the fuck up. Baby, I ain't afraid to admit I was a hoe. But after being in my 20s, I literally needed a man to be 6 feet away, backed up, no drive, okay? Drier than the Sahara Desert. Girl, we needed to figure her out.
You know what? I blame the Protestant Reformation for this. You're probably thinking to yourself, why do you blame the Protestant Reformation for this? Because if people were still afraid of being excommunicated from the church, what are you talking? Like, I know she's just trying to sell honey packs, right? But like, there's no shame in society, and I think that has made the world a worse place. People aren't afraid of talking about how selfish they are, how freaked out they were or are. There's no order left in society where a girl just said she was getting passed around so much that her cooter box dried up. What is it? Is it a well? Like, it just, you, and then her verbiage. She said she was being passed around. A self-descriptor of being passed around.
Really, I'm looking for a woman who's strong, independent, but also open to being submissive. Someone who got a great head on their shoulders.
Your name and age, and what's the reason you pop your balloon?
I'm Jingles. I'm 40 plus. I'm not being submissive to nobody.
Not being submissive to nobody?
Nope.
That's crazy.
What's your take on that, bro? Like,
I mean, honestly, like, you know, with all due respect, that's your choice and everything. But I'm not trying to be funny, but there's a reason why you're probably still single.
Because I chose to. I chose to be single because I meet people like you who think that people should be a certain way. So I'd rather be single because I can do my own, hold my own, and have my own. So that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? This is something I'm trying new. So don't get that twisted, my love.
So the one thing that I wanted to say, I didn't say you had to be a certain way. I said be open to a certain way. And I said independent.
That's not for you.
Okay.
Okay.
It's the same one that's cut me off while I'm talking. Okay.
Have a blessed day.
Okay. Certified problem, even at 40-something years old. That's immaturity. That's what a child would do. That's how you would expect a child, a teenager, to act. And you would send them to the principal's office. You would put them in detention. A lot of these modern women need detention.
Is this a red flag?
What's wrong with you? Why you looking like that?
I'm hungry.
Okay, why you ain't stop and get some when you was gone?
Cause why you ain't cook?
Because I'm busy.
Busy? I mean, you've been in the house all day.
Okay, and I gotta take care of kids. I gotta wash clothes. I gotta clean. I gotta go to football practice. I gotta pick up for football practice. Then after that, I gotta go to football training. I gotta keep going. I didn't have time to cook.
But when you had a full-time job before I was working, I was doing all that. I ain't complaining. I still
Okay,
cook.
well, I'm not you. I'm not you. I can't cook every day. Like, you should be able to respect that I did everything else but cook. Like,
what black
you
woman?
could have brought some food. Don't use the race car.
No, I'm about to use it because it's deep. This is a deep situation.
It's not that deep for you to use.
Think about what you're saying. What black woman don't at least make cornbread once or twice a week for their man? Dinner at least four. I'm gonna say 3 times, and I ain't even push. I could really say 4, but I'm gonna say 3 times a week.
At the end of the day,
You ain't even make me dinner yesterday.
Okay, I was busy yesterday.
But today's Sunday. I put an overtime chef and went in to work.
Okay, that's fine. I was busy today too.
So you ain't even cook Sunday dinner for the kids?
No, the kids ate. You just not gonna eat. That's why I say you should have got something on your way home because you passed all those food places. And you could have just got you something.
I pass food places every day, Abigail.
Listen, it's not that serious. Like
No. We ain't even about to do that. We not about to pull that. Not that serious though.
Right now.
We not about to pull that.
Do you want me to go get you?
No,
something?
I want you to cook me something.
Okay, I don't have time to do that.
So what you about to do? You busy?
Yeah, I'm busy.
What you about to do?
I gotta help my kids with their project.
I can do that while you doing that.
No, you can cook, and then I can help them with their project. Like, I'm not with that cooking stuff. You're gonna have to find somebody else to do that.
This is what these modern women really want you to do. They want you to work all day and then stop by and get you something to eat. Oh, and by the way, when you stop, get me something to eat as well. Oh, and by the way, get me and the kids something to eat as well. They ain't ate all day, so what have you been doing all day? Oh, just a little bit of this, a little bit of that. What you mean to say I've been lazy all day?
I just seen a video by the creator of Orchid Mommy, and she was talking about how a lot of women are losers. Like, we don't usually call women losers, but a lot of women are losers for the simple fact that they don't want to be anything. They don't want to do anything with their lives, yet they hate on and try to tear down women who do. And she used the word destabilize, which describes perfectly how loser women will literally try to trick you out of your spot, make you feel like you're doing something wrong or you are wrong because you're confident or because you don't need the group's validation. These are the type of women who will never check each other like in a genuine way. Maybe passively they be doing little weird stuff to each other, but they will never hold each other accountable for real. They never check each other. They never give each other criticism, constructive criticism to be a better woman, but instead they commune and they build bonds by hating on the next person that doesn't need their validation, that doesn't want to be a part of their group. Even today, I walked into a restaurant, forgot something in my car, so I had to go back out to my car and come back in. And these 2 girls were literally staring at me walking in. They seen me come in the first time, and I guess they decided the second time they were going to simultaneously stare at me as I walked by. And it's just like, if you're gossiping, if you're talking shit about me, that's one thing. But loser women will try to make sure you know that they're talking about you and make sure that you know that they don't mess with you for whatever reason or they don't like you even. And sometimes they do it in a joking way, but you still feel that bit of truth behind the joke. You know what I mean? Women are really losers. Like, believe it or not, women are losers.
Brandon, if I get a strike, you get to hit. You get to hit. Are you ready?
I don't want to hit. I don't want to. Gutter, please gutter. Please gutter.
Okay, I'm coming with a scenario. It says the guy I'm talking to sent me money for groceries, $300 because I didn't have any food. Then I get a text from him later asking me to cook him dinner. Told him no because I'm not his wife. And I only cook for my kids and my husband. And he's neither of them. Now I'm blocked, shaking my head. Like, who asks a woman to cook for them before he puts a ring on it? Baby girl, let me be the first to tell you. You ain't never gonna be no wife like that. She said, what kind of man asks a woman to cook before you put a ring on it? Sis, one that's looking for a wife. And how is he supposed to know what you like as a wife if you're not showing up as one? People get married because they like the way that things are, not because things are going to change after the I do's. You only cook for your kids and your husband, and clearly you ain't got no husband. So now I'm not one to be like, oh, you supposed to do everything like you married. No. You supposed to save some stuff for marriage. However, cooking is the bare minimum. Girl, you better show that man you can cook. You want the ring or no? He must not be somebody you really like, because somebody who you really like, you wouldn't mind cooking for. And before you ask, married once, proposed to 4 times. You're not wrong for feeling how you feel. However, if you really want a husband, then you're going to have to present yourself as a wife. Because he showed you he was husband material the minute that you said you ain't had no food and he sent you $300. So he could show up for you, but you can't show up for him. So should she have cooked him dinner? Or is she well within her right to be like, no, I'm not cooking you dinner? What y'all think about that?
Now, this is how much my dear sweet husband pays me for being at home.
So we have 3 home-cooked meals a day for 3 children. That's priced at $120 a day for 365 days a year. So that gives us a total of $43,800. Then we have housekeeping and laundry services. This includes dishes, folding, scrubbing, and finding lost items. That gives us a flat annual rate of $25,000. And then we have toddler emotional regulation and crisis management. This includes tantrum control, sibling mediation, and snack diplomacy. And that's priced at $35,000. And then we have frustration fees. This includes repeating myself, cleaning up surprises, and surviving chaos on the daily. That gives us a total of $15,000. Then we have homeschool and early childhood education fees. I do homeschool our 2, 3, and 4-year-olds, and that's priced at $10,000 per child. That gives us $30,000 in tuition. And then we have newborn care and overnight services for the baby. That includes feeding, soothing, and 0 sleep for me. That's priced at $25,000. Then we have breastfeeding and on-demand nutrition plan. This is 24/7 meal service exclusive to one VIP client, and that's priced at $18,000. Then we have cleaning and sanitation department. That's toy management, mystery stains, and biohazard disposal, and that gives us a flat total of $20,000.
Okay, so by my calculations with her, you're looking at about $211,000. Okay, if you do all of that, like if you outsource all of that, say for instance you've got your personal meals, chef prep, full-time nanny, night nanny, you got house cleaning, laundry, household upkeep, you got a tutor, lactation consultant for the breastfeeding. If that's what you want to do, you could just do formula, but a lot of people want to do breastfeeding. That's a very common thing. And then you have supplies, diapers, baby expenses. Versus her $211,000, you're looking at about $176,000 a year. So that's pretty expensive, but you're saving about $44,000, of which you could probably go on vacation. You can buy a car. You could go on vacation. You can buy yourself something nice. 44 grand. I don't know which one I'd take.
I used to be gay. A lot of people don't know that. I was in a marriage with a woman for 11 years. I was the man. So when it comes down to it, no, I did not get appreciated. I barely got loved. It was horrible. So that is why some men come out here and be just doing their own thing, don't even care because, bruh, the experience was shit. No woman is just out here trying to help her man. She expects her man to just do for her. And it dawned on me, like when women were growing up, I don't know one woman that was raised to know how to treat a man. I don't. I know that when I was being raised up and the people around me that was being raised up, our mamas taught us to pay attention what to look for in a man. Pay attention to how or what he has, 6 figures, a car, a house. Nobody taught us how to love him. Nobody taught us how to take care of him when he's down. Nobody taught a woman how to nurture their man the correct way. We were just taught to look. We were just nurturers by nature. Nobody was taught how to nurture no man.
Good afternoon. So it's been brought to my attention that a lot of you niggas don't know that y'all are simps. I could tell by the way that y'all are writing so many paragraphs in my comments. I'm not reading that SSN niggas, not Social Security niggas, you super simp niggas. Dun da da da. Yeah, that's y'all. But I'm gonna get into it a little bit. I'm gonna make y'all day a little bit worse to show y'all why the fuck you fucking the game up. It's like, oh, I'm a simp because I want to fill up a girl's fridge I like. Yeah, you're a simp. I'm gonna tell you why. That same girl whose fridge you trying to fill up just had her mouth filled up with, and to make matters even worse, stupid dumb nigga that filled her mouth up with didn't fill up her fridge, didn't fill her passport up with some stamps, didn't even fill her stomach up with some food. He filled her mouth up with $87, $89, $93 worth of, that's gas if y'all ain't know. Yeah, the same, y'all make 2s and 3s feel like they 10s, and y'all make whores feel like they're pure when y'all do that stupid shit. These bitches out here fuck for free, and here you come along trying to make bitches feel higher than what they are. Y'all want to fill up fridges when really y'all filling up bitches' egos for real. Bitches be whack, and then they come around real with all that, oh, I just fuck with niggas that do. Bitch, we seen the T-app. No, you don't. You fuck with niggas that got doodle stains in their pants. We seen all them dirty y'all bitches was posting. Cut the shit. You simps don't know that y'all are simps because y'all don't got friends around. Y'all was raised by single mothers. Y'all don't have no riz. Y'all don't know how to talk to bitches. Y'all don't play for the Memphis Grizzlies. Look at you trying to fill up her fridge and the bitch probably never gonna link you. She using you because she's giving a cheat like free. Stupid. And that's why y'all sitting always end up on the news for choking a bitch out because you spend all this money on her and she don't give you no, y'all be tight. That's why y'all bitches be up here getting choked the fuck out. Have a blessed day, dry, empty wallet.
Show me a 10 that's complaining about being married, please. I would love to see a 10 complain about being married. Because at the end of the day, we got all these girls up on here complaining about marriage, and they solid 4s. Hence Cardi B. Y'all talk about, oh, Cardi did it. Cardi before the surgeries was a solid 2 to 3. Damn. Maybe even a 4. But she got her nose done, her face done. She got good money now. So Cardi looks completely different. You know what I mean? And just like a lot of you girls, y'all come on here with your lace fronts and your long eyelashes fluttering and your lips done and all this other stuff done, thinking that you a baddie. You're not a baddie, baby. Take all that off. Take off the clown makeup. Take off that funky lace wig. Take it all off and let's see who the real baddies are. Because I love to tell you right now, you not. Everybody want to come online like, oh, you're a baddie, you're a baddie. Women love hyping up females for whatever reason. And you know, men be in their DMs because they easy targets. You know what I mean? So it's like, y'all sitting up here thinking y'all something when really y'all not nothing.
And some of y'all ain't good relationship. You're not appreciating the stuff that you got at home. Some of y'all got a good man. He don't be out on the weekends. He don't be in the streets. He come home and hang out with your ass. It's Friday night. He in the house with you and you got a bonnet on. He just living his life, chilling with you. You don't need no makeup. You don't even need no real clothes. You got a bonnet on, his t-shirt, and some panties, and you the most beautiful mother he ever seen in his life. But you mad today. Why? Because your ass been on social media today. He come in the house leaning to get his regular kiss. Hey, boo, What's wrong with you? Nothing. Baby, just talk to me. I'm good. Babe, can you talk to me, please? I mean, it's just funny how... I was on social media today and I saw that Moneybag bought Ari a Lambo. And I feel like I've been with you for 10 years and I had your little aborted ass kids. And how come I don't have no Lambo? It's like, I'm the security guard at the elementary school up the street. How the am I supposed to buy you a Lambo, you funky bitch? Get your ass in this Toyota Highlander, get the home. You got a hybrid, you know how many miles you get to the gallon and you complaining?
That's true. A lot of these women complain about anything. You can't do anything right. You could take care of them, chill with them, like she said, be in the house, laid up with her, and that's not enough.
I just don't understand how the most mid-basic level men can leave America, travel to these other countries, and just pull absolute tens, like the hottest girls that you will ever see, And these men, like men that we wouldn't even look twice at, are just pulling them and convincing them to date them. Like, I truly don't understand it. Can someone please explain to me how this is happening and how these men are able to get away with it? Also, like, how can we stop this? It's out of control, and it's getting to a point where it needs to be stopped.
Okay. So she's super jealous of this new reality where guys are disgusted with American women in this country because it's really becoming like a pandemic of sorts of just horrible behavior. And they go to other countries and they meet women who want to be in their feminine, right? Because they haven't been indoctrinated in the same way.
Modern women don't really understand that a lot of these women are they're less superficial than you are. So it makes sense.
Over 50% of women over 40 are on antidepressants. Let that sink in. Half of an entire generation of women medicated just to cope with life. And no, this is not just about a chemical imbalance. It's about what's really happening to women.
I've waited for my husband for so many years, and I'm just getting mad, and I'm about to turn 40. There's a lot of stress on me right now.
So a lot of my single mom friends have been like, oh, I'm so depressed. And I'm like, well, have you gotten laid recently? And they're like, well, no. And I'm like, well, bingo.
I'm 38 years old. I've never been married. I've never had children. I have 3 cats in my house.
I'll be 41 next week. And yeah, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to really tell you the shit. So after the age of basically like 32, that is when you're just going to date people that are coming off of divorce.
I am 50 years old and I have never been married and I don't have kids. And I know that some people think that is a red flag.
I'm 45 and child-free and I regret not having children.
No, I'm not the only person that feels this way. I'm turning 40 next year and I'm single with no children.
You ever have those days at work where you wish you would have married that attorney when you were 27 years old for his children?
Anybody else struggling with dating after their 40s?
Are there any men left out there in this entire universe that prefers a woman in her 40s with a natural body?
No one tells you just how lonely your 40s can be.
I do get very triggered around going to my brother's at Christmas and all the kids being there and I'm the only single person there, and I've started feeling, I mean, he doesn't know this, but I feel such, I can't help it, and it brings me shame.
See, women will say some dumb shit like this, then wonder why no guy wants to commit to them. Like, oh, you think a guy's gonna tell you that you're his girl while you're talking to 10 other dudes? Yeah, for sure. For sure. My guy's taking a look at the whole facts and he's like, how does this one have 10 current owners? I think I'm gonna pass. Single women keeping other women single. They're gonna write about this shit in the history books. It's a tale as old as time itself.
What do you feel about girls expecting gifts from men? Chanel purse.
But like, what do you mean girls? Like my wife, my girlfriend?
I'm not talking about wife.
Girlfriend, like a random girl, like who?
Not even like someone you're talking to. Not even necessarily like a girlfriend.
And she wants a gift for me.
Let's say you're talking to her for like 2 weeks.
And she wants a gift
and she
for me.
wants you to take her shopping. What do you think about that?
Then she just wants a
she
guy.
wants you to pay for her nails. She wants you to
Not
pay
me.
for her
That's not me.
hair.
You're not. I'm
That's
not.
not
I'm
you.
not,
But
I'm
what
not
do
your
you
sugar
think
daddy.
about that?
That's fine.
What's your thoughts
if
on
that's
that?
what you're used to, then go look for that. You know, you're looking for a credit card. You're not looking for a man. Because if we're talking for 2 weeks, we're not official. You're not my girlfriend. You're not my wife. We're not engaged.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? There's no feelings there. I feel like that 2 weeks is not enough to build a connection or love.
Mm-hmm.
I'll take my wife shopping. I'll take my girl shopping because there's love there.
Yeah.
But a random chick, then at that point, I'm your sugar daddy.
A lot of these modern women are looking for Ritz-Carlton treatment without Ritz-Carlton money. They're looking for all-inclusive resort treatment without all-inclusive resort money. Y'all are looking to stay in the Hamptons or some other nice place, some super ultra luxury expensive place without the funds to get that. I don't know why they think that they deserve